all have this inner call, this inner need to move toward something. And a lot of the times when we're not moving toward it, we feel this sense of frustration. We just don't feel at ease because that's that call telling us like, hey, start moving toward that thing that you know you're meant to move toward. And a lot of the time we don't really know exactly what we're moving toward. Some people do, but for a lot of us, the vision is blurry. We don't really know exactly, like, conceptually what it is that's calling to us, but we know something is. And so a lot of the times, the first few steps of moving towards that calling, it requires so much bravery. It requires you being willing to bet on a feeling. It's not physicalized yet. It's this feeling that you have that's like, follow me, follow me, follow me. And it might cause you to leave a situation where someone would look at your life and be like, you're literally nuts. You have it all. You have this, you have this, you have this, you have this. But it's not about that. This feeling, this inkling, this intuition, it doesn't matter if you have what the world would typically declare success. It doesn't matter because it's not about physical success. It's about an inner success. And your soul knows what it's here to experience on the earth. And so even though you might have done what everyone did and you have what many people define as success, that means absolutely nothing to your soul. Your soul is looking for expansion. It's looking for growth. It's looking to be full of all the things that call to you. You know, I couldn't tell you what yours is, but I feel this call to explore, to connect with all different sorts of people, to be in nature and to be at ease and enjoy the simple things, to impact people, to help people as far as like spiritual insight and helping them through a lot of the things that I've been through that I had to kind of navigate through. Just through the journey of life, I see things from this like higher perspective. Doesn't mean better, but higher perspective. And I just have this way of seeing really clearly like what this game is all about. And I just feel like I'm on a mission here. You know, I feel like I'm just on a mission, and it's just a feeling that I have. Like, I just feel that way. And I don't necessarily know what it's going to look like physically. I'm moving towards that every single day, and I don't necessarily think it's one thing. I've kind of come to terms with that because for so long I was trying to figure it out, and I thought it was one thing that I was going to be doing. But the more I kept moving towards just following that feeling that I had, the more I come to realize that it's never one thing for me. At least for me, it's many different things that I'll be tapping into and that I am tapping into. And it's more about the journey for me and what I'm able to experience as I walk through the unknown, and who I'm being as I walk through the unknown. Am I upholding my values? Am I being the person that I know I am? Am I treating others with love? Am I, all these things that are important to me, like, am I doing that on the way? Am I too focused on the destination and not embracing the journey? It's like a constant checking in with oneself and course correcting and adjusting where necessary. And betting on yourself, taking leaps of faith, doing things that you didn't think you would ever be able to do, and putting yourself in positions that can be kind of scary sometimes. You've been at for 7 years like I did, not really knowing what I was going to do, but knowing that I had to do something. Something had to change. Going to Hawaii for 5 weeks without knowing anyone because I knew I had to experience something there. It was a feeling that I had that was calling me to that place, and I followed it and I went, and people were like, you're not going with anyone, you're going alone? I'm like, yeah, I don't know, it's just a feeling. I have to trust the feeling. Just trusting that gut because it's leading you places, it's creating and generating outcomes for you that are eventually going to lead to you receiving a piece to the puzzle that you didn't have if you would have just stayed where you were or ignored your intuition. So it's about tuning in and following the feeling, and that takes courage a lot of the time. And a lot of the times we take baby steps, but sometimes it's going to require us to take big, massive steps that we don't necessarily know where they lead or what the big picture of things are. But the more we trust, the more we move towards that feeling, the more things are revealed to us and we get another piece to the puzzle and things start to click. And it's a really, really beautiful process. It's genuinely like pretty crazy, you know, if you're open to it and if you're open to going on a journey and having a relationship with something bigger than you that's always there for you and always showing you the way. Like it's a fucking adventure, that's for sure. And not everyone will go down that path because it can be scary. And so a lot of the times you see people conform and just kind of suppress that feeling. I believe genuinely everyone has that feeling, but not everyone chooses to follow it. And that's okay, you know, that's fine. It's not I'm better or whatever, or it's not a hierarchy thing. It's more of just, it's just what it is. But if you are lucky enough to have the feeling and just choose to, even if it's a baby step, to walk toward it. You know, you don't have to do it all at once, but just start slowly walking toward it. You'll be amazed at the places it will lead you and the things you'll be able to experience and the people you'll be able to meet. It's genuinely a huge gift, and I would not trade it at all for anything. So follow it, listen to it, tune into it, and have fun.